Good morning, guys. Right, it's Wednesday, it's day 8. We're just had our little park up in Wick. We're gonna make our way a bit further down south now. We're gonna head towards Inverness, but we won't get as far as Inverness today, but we're gonna head that way. Hopefully we'll pick up some sights to see en route, and we'll catch up with you in a bit and show you what we do. Right guys, we're on our way down south, and we was passing by this castle, and we couldn't not come and see it really. It looked beautiful from the roadside. It's called Dunrobin Castle, and the what 3 words are costly dream butlers. I'm getting good at this, isn't I? But anyway, we're gonna have a walk around now and we'll take you guys with us, so we'll see you soon. See what I mean, guys? We couldn't not stop here and have a look around this. Take a few pictures. Don't know if that's what they are, but they look like cannons on the turrets. I don't know if they used to be functional or what, or whether they've just been added there now for show.
it's £13.50.
So we're in Inverness, we're having a quick walk around, just stretching our legs, bite to eat, and then we're going to make our way then onto Loch Ness to find a park up for the evening. Yeah. This is our park up for the night. It's on the side of Loch Ness. That is Loch Ness. The what three words is sock dispenser woven. I'll put it now. But we're in this lay-by. It's a little bit on the P, but I've improvised. I found rocks, and now she is sitting golden, absolutely spot on level. So it's a he, it's not a she, it's a he. So Debbie's just, yeah. So we've not long had a late lunch in Inverness. I had the beef and ale pie and chips with gravy and peas. And Debbie had, what did you have?
The same with garlic bread and side salad.
Oh, and it was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah. Debbie had a beer and I had a Coke. So obviously I'm still going to be driving until we get parked up. But all the low cloud moving in on the mountains there, just opposite. This is the first bit of rain we've had during the day in the whole week so far trip. So we had a bit Thursday night.
Well, it was
Thursday night, Friday morning.
Hours of Friday morning.
Yeah,
and
it
was raining, but it stopped by mid-morning. That was the only bit of rain.
Yeah, it stopped by sort of 10, 11 o'clock, and then it was glorious sunshine. This is the first bit of rain we had, but we knew it was coming, so we're not too upset about it. And it's warm. It's still warm. It's not cold. It's not windy with it as well, which wind and rain can make it feel worse. So this is our park up for the night. Like I said, it's absolutely glorious. You get the odd car at the minute, but it's quite early. It's only about 4:30. Yeah, so it's a little bit busy still at the minute, but we're going to chill out now.
What's it like, Rich?
Dirt in my feet.
We are at Loch Ness and Richard decided to have an adventure. First bit of rain we've had in a week. Oh look, I can see the Loch Ness monster. It's waving in the water.
Fucking
No, that's not adventurous. Keep going.
We've moved to a lay-by just back towards Inverness. It's about a 2-minute drive from where we was. I can get the wheels on the grass verge here, which then levels Craig up. So I ain't got it balanced on rocks all night, so it feels a bit better. And the road's a bit wider here as well. Debbie was a bit concerned that this is a passing place, but it's actually got a P on the sign either side, and this lay-by is on park for night. So we could argue the toss that we was just following park for night. Again, there's no signs here or anything like that. I'll put the 3 words now. It's a different view. Not by much because we're only 2 or 3 minutes down the road. Looks like you got a little ferry or something over the road there, over the water. Hope you enjoyed my little swim. And it was little. It was a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, this water, it comes straight in off the North Sea. And it's surprising that it still tastes salty, even though it's supposed to be a freshwater lake. I mean, it weren't as salty as what you get in sea, but it was salty all the same. And it was pissing freezing. I've just switched the hot water on for the shower. Because we don't need it on for the heating, so I've just put it on for the shower. I'm going to have a nice bit of warm shower. We'll chill out for the evening, but we're deciding whether to have tea or not, because we're still a bit full from our late lunch. Might just have a late tea, to be quite honest. Got nothing else spoiling, so might put a bit of Netflix on the projector, watch a film. Watching the TV series Liar at the minute. It's quite gripping. Yeah, what a lovely spot. And it's stopped raining now. It's not cold at all, really. No wind. I wouldn't say no wind, but there's hardly any wind. I mean, you can see by that tree there that nothing really. Yeah, another great view, another great park up, and there's several lay-bys along here. It actually says parking, not passing place. None of them have signs saying you can't park overnight. So if you come down this B852 and you see a parking lay-by, I can't see any reason why you can't use it. There we go. I've come down to the water's edge of Loch Ness. Don't worry, I ain't going swimming again. It's too bloody cold. It's just amazing, the size of this rock. I mean, where's it come from? It's not come from up there. It's just weird that it's like appeared. It's surely getting washed up with current, because the current isn't that strong to move something like that. But it's here now, and it's not a rock face at them. Probably many years ago it was. Who knows how long that thing sat there? It's probably sat there 100 years or more. It's nice and calming down here. Rain's proper stopped now. Mist is rolling in. Gives it a bit of a nice eerie ambience. It's very similar to Lake District and Peak District. But no, I love it. Thinking tomorrow we're going to head to Edinburgh way. Whether we make it as far as Edinburgh, I don't know, but that's our plan. We might even go on a campsite. Not been on any campsites yet, but we might do it. We found a campsite that's 4 miles away from Edinburgh, and it's on a bus route, so we might go and live it up in town. You know, we bought shirts for Debbie and dresses for me. So we might go and live it up in bars and whatever. You know, we've had a week and a day sort of living off grid. We don't need to. We're not missing the campsites and stuff like that, to be quite honest. We found little public toilets en route that we could empty our toilet in. The shower, the recirculating shower, we just cannot fault it. Absolutely cannot fault it. It is blisteringly hot. You keep it on sort of middle temperature between hot and cold, and it's still on the too hot side. But it's nice having a nice hot shower whenever you want, and we've been having one every night. And I'm not shy with it. I'll spend 10-15 minutes in there. And obviously we've not used a bit of water. Yes, I did change it, but only because I saw that Highland spring water on tap, and I was a bit like, I could not turn that chance down of being able to shower in Highland spring water. But we didn't need to. The water was still very clean after 3 or 4 days of using it. Regarding the recycling shower, we've put Epsom salts in the catch tank, which let me turn you around, hang on. We put Epsom salts in the catch tank. Come on here, let's have to go and swimming. It's £1 for a big bag. You put literally a handful in there, and there's probably 20 handfuls in each bag, so you ain't going to use a lot of it. It's £1 from our local chemist. I think we saw it in Superdrug as well. So if you want to get some Epsom salts, if you've got a recycling shower, what it does is it helps break down the shampoos and stuff like that in the filters, and prolongs the life of your filters and kills bacteria as well. And it's good for your skin anyway. So you put Epsom salts in the catch tank, and then you also use a biodegradable shampoo and shower gel. You must use biodegradable. If you use oil based or anything like that, it will just clog up and it will look like mud in them filters within a day or so. I put new filters in before we came away. They still look as clean as the day I put them in there. So biodegradable shower gel and shampoo, Epsom salts, UV filter, and it's golden. Now, regarding the catch tank, don't put a breather in the top of the tank, because what you want it to do is, as it takes that water down, you want it to create a vacuum in there so it sucks the water into the plug hole. Remember to do that if you're doing it. Now, I am going to put a breather in the tank, but with a one-way valve, only because my pipe don't go into the top. If your pipe goes into the top of the tank, don't put any breather. But I can only get mine in to about 1.5 to 2 inches from the top of the tank. It's the highest I can get the pipe. So when I'm filling it, it's only getting to about 3/4 of the way full. So if I put a breather pipe in there with a one-way valve, as I'm pouring it in, it'll push the air out. But then when I'm sucking the water out for the shower, it'll close that valve off automatically, and it'll create a vacuum within that tank. So then it will try and suck air in through that plug, and at the same time it'll suck in the water that's in the shower tray. So that's just a little tip for you guys that are doing a recirculating shower. Either a one-way valve, or do not put a breather in it. Here we are in the shower. We've got a recycling shower, guys. I can shower all day. It don't use any water. I mean, it's steaming my camera up, look. I've got this set on medium temperature, between hot and cold. When you put it any hotter than that, it gets very hot. Got this vent here. There's an extractor fan in there. I can shut that off or open it. And it's alright in here. Going to put a bathroom cabinet there. Going to put a soap dispenser on this wall here, where you just pump it with your hand. But look, wonderful, wonderful hot shower. Piping hot. I ain't got to worry about how much water it's using. It's just make sure you don't get my bits in. Just goes down the plug hole. Right, I better get washing. Bye. Good morning, guys. Well, it's Thursday. We just woke up at the side of Loch Ness, and this is what we're looking at to this morning. Not a bad view, is it? Yeah, so there we go. Nice mirrored view on the side of Loch Ness. It's amazing, isn't it? It's a brilliant little park up. I think I heard one car go by at about 1 in the morning. He was going really slow though, not to wake us up. And then what time did the car start again this morning?
One went past about 6:30.
Yeah.
And then there's been a few. It's not been too bad today.
There's people just on the way to work and stuff like that, and then the one that was 1:30 in the morning, it might have been someone on night shift or something like that. But it's been blooming quiet, really peaceful. It's a great little park up. So look at that. Just make sure I don't step over. We got dippy egg and soldiers this morning for breakfast. Thought it'd make a change from having fried up stuff. Although yesterday we had scrambled egg on toast, didn't we? Was it yesterday?
No, yesterday we had sausage and bacon.
Oh, we had sausage and bacon.
Bagels, and the day before we had scrambled egg on
That's
toast.
right, yeah. So we're trying to do sort of fried stuff, non-fried stuff, fried stuff, non-fried stuff. So it just changes it up a bit. So we're going to have this and then we're going to crack on for the day. Well guys, we're about to leave today's park up, or last night's park up should I say. We're going to make our way towards Edinburgh, try and get into a campsite that we've picked out. We don't need to go to a campsite like I said earlier, but we want to because we can get the bus into Edinburgh and have a few beers and just take in a bit of city scenery. And we'll see what we see on the way. If we don't see anything on the way, we'll just get to Edinburgh. If not, we'll show you what we find on the way. Yeah, it's happened, guys. We had some numpty of a foreign driver in a left-hand drive camper, well over the white line. He twatted our mirror, smashed it good and proper. We pulled over and taped it up. But now we're on the hunt for a mirror while we're in Inverness. Making our way down to Edinburgh, but I'm just going to have a quick check on eBay and Shpock and Gumtree, see if there's anyone en route or where we are now, see who's got one, then we can change it later. But if not, I'll have to do the rest of the trip like that. So we went through all them narrow passes, thought we was going to smack the mirrors back then, but no, we had some numpty on a dual, not dual carriageway, but dual track lane, road, whatever you want to call it, well over the white line. Unfortunately, I didn't have my GoPro recording, but yeah, it's even scratched the paintwork a little bit there and smashed it good and proper, peed off. Alright guys, we've headed way down south to Edinburgh. We had the little incident with the door mirror, which has really disheartened us really, but hey, you got to move on, ain't you? Maybe I could have moved over a little bit more, but he was well over the white line, but you got to blame yourself a little bit. Managed to track one down. It should be with us next week. Got one off eBay, 40 quid. No biggie really. It's just 40 quid, didn't really want to spend. So what we've done is we've checked into a campsite. Hello, Debbie. Morton Hall, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Morton Hall in Edinburgh. Lovely campsite. The website said it was full, but we thought we'd go in and check anyway. If they didn't, we'd have just camped again. But they managed to squeeze us in. They had one space left, although it looks like there's lots of spaces empty, but they said this is the only one they had available. But it's a nice hard standing electric pitch, come to £30.25 for the night, and we're right opposite the shower block and chemical waste toilet.
There's loads of toilet blocks.
Loads of toilet blocks all over, and there's a nice washing up facility and all that. And although we've been managing to empty our chemical waste and various toilets and things like that, we've not been able to swill it out, and it's nice to be able to come to a proper house and really rinse it out, because it was starting to smell a little bit. We had a bit of a brainwave. Debbie's never heard of this, but urinal cakes, or bars, whatever you want to call them. Might get a bag of them. You can get a bag of 100 for about £12 off eBay. I found them. I might drop a couple of those in along with the blue chemical, and it might give it that lemony zesty sort of smell. So we'll look at getting some of those for the future. But we'll take you around the campsite before the end of the evening. We was going to get a bus into Edinburgh and hit a few pubs and bars and things like that and really let our hair down. But the time's getting on now. It's like 4:30, nearly 5 o'clock ish, somewhere around
10
there.
to 5.
10 to 5. So if we'd gone into Edinburgh, the shops would have all been closed, and it would have been literally just to have a beer and stuff like that. And you're going to be looking at £10 for a round trip for the two of us to get on a bus. So we're going to stay here the night. We'll go into the clubhouse and have a few drinks there. We'll chill out here as well, and it's time to sort of switch off. We hadn't had to find somewhere to park up for the night, which it's no biggie. We've got it down to a fine art using Google Maps and 3 words and stuff like that. But it was nice to be able to have somewhere in mind to go. We ain't going to make a habit of this. We do like the wild camping, not knowing where you're going to park up and stuff like that, and what you wake up to in the morning. The scenery changes constantly. But this is one night out of the 10 nights we've stayed. So
this is only 4 miles from Edinburgh City Centre. The bus comes to the side, and it's every 10 to 12 minutes. So it is a good point if you wanted to do.
yeah, it's a lovely campsite, absolutely stunning. Like Debbie said, 10 to 12 minutes the bus comes. I don't know what time the latest bus is, it didn't really say, but I should imagine it's around 11 o'clock-ish. But we'll show you around the campsite now. Well, we're going to have tea, then we'll show you around the campsite, so I lied a little bit there. But while tea's cooking, I'm just going to quickly show you in the toilet block while no one's in there as well, and not only in the gents, and around the Elson and stuff like that. And then by the time we finish doing that, tea should be nearly done. So this is the Elson. So it's somewhere to come and empty your chemical waste. You lift that up, you got a flusher there, you got somewhere to really rinse it out, and like a brush moppy thing to get rid of any spillage. You got a place there under shelter to eat if you're camping and you want somewhere to eat. You got a washing up facilities there, you got another toilet block there, so it's not much distance, just there, look, and that's washing up. Got a few campers around, quirky little caravan thing. That's the ladies' toilets. Unfortunately I can't take you in there, but I should imagine it's very similar to the gents. Got a little yurt thing down there, I assume you can rent that out. Take you all the way around. It's a big old site, I'm just showing you around a little corner of it really. You got reception and shop and that there. Couple of self-builds. This is the gents' toilet, so down the stairs. It's nice and clean. You've got a few urinals there, even a little kiddies one. Some toilets, sink. couple of showers. That one's not being used. And hairdryer. So that's that. And we're pitched up in here, A207. So it's the only one they said they had available, but it looks like there's quite a few empty. But it's 4 miles from Edinburgh. So a taxi wouldn't cost you a lot, but there's buses very frequently. Looks like there's a couple of more self-builds over there. A couple there. That's T5s. It's a nice site. What's the motorway that runs alongside it?
Is it the A9?
A9, yeah. No.
No, we came off the A9, didn't we?
M90 is it?
It could be off.
I don't know. We'll check that out and I'll put it now. But we're having some wine and beer, and Debbie the chef is cooking us some meals. So that's that, and we'll show you around the site properly later. So we've had tea. We're going to have a walk around the park now, the camp up area. Look at that, that's a beast, isn't it? That's what you call an adventure vehicle. Here we are at Morton Hall. Just checked into the stables bar, having double pink gin and tonic. So we're chilling out, relaxing for the evening, and it's a really nice campsite. It's well worth checking out. So cheers guys.
Cheers.
Little laundrette in there, look.
Yeah. TV.
TV?
This TV.
Oh, so you got a TV room, like a lounge.
Little kitchen we made.
So a gander up there, look. So you got a little kitchen in there. Looks quite nice. Somewhere you can cook and stuff. Laundrette, tumble dryers, hand washing area, ironing boards. Can't see no irons there, can you?
No, not that high though.
Yeah. There's TV up there. You get another little games room, pool table, TV up there. You can obviously get your gas bottles done. Toilets, more toilets. There's toilets everywhere. Certainly no shortage of toilets here, is there? Some more little huts that you can rent out. This unit here, absolutely love it. Look at that, look. Sprinter, relay. Static caravan, shepherd hut type things up there. More toilet blocks. Craig the crafter with a damaged mirror. So we made our way from Morton Hall campsite, and we're going to stay over in Kirkstone Pass, but as we're passing Pooley Bridge we thought we'd call in and just have a quick pop round, spend sort of half an hour here and make our way off again. you've seen our videos before, Hartfoot is just round there on the left. That's All's Water, and we're on Pooley Bridge. Yeah, it's nice in there, isn't it? There's a gin shop. So before we've gone Kirkstone Pass, we did go past Kirkstone Pass, but we thought we'd come down to Bowness and Winmere and have a look around, see if we can get some nice fish and chips, and then we'll head back to Kirkstone Pass, see if there's any room for us. If not, we'll go to the Struggle. There's a couple of places down there to park up. It is Bowness and Winmere. Jordan now, isn't it? This is where we've got that Christmas shop in it and stuff. It's quite warm even with that wind, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The wind's not as strong today.
That's your sort of thing. There's no money in the world then.
Did you have a look in there? Right guys, so we've had a walk round Bowness on Windmere. We've made our way back to Kirkstone Pass, where we're going to sort of stay the night now. We're going to have a wander over to the Kirkstone Pass Inn and have a pint, see what the food's like and how well it's priced, and if we can be bothered. If not, we'll cook in the van. But we'll definitely end over there for a pint anyway. And I'll put the what 3 words now. I can't even guess what it is because I haven't even checked it. I'll pan you around from in the van. It's very windy today, so I'll pan you around from in the van what we're looking at. So there's the view from the van. I'll take you outside, but you won't be able to hear me because it's too blooming windy. But it's still a nice sunny hot day. It's just very windy. It's a bit of a peculiar day. But I'll take you outside, and obviously I won't be able to talk because you won't be able to hear me, so I'll take you outside now. Right, so we've just done our last night over at Kirkstone Pass. Like I just showed you, the mist is proper rolling in on the hills this morning, and it did a bit last night as well, but it's come down even thicker this morning. There must have been 8, 9 camper vans here last night, something like that, weren't
10,
there?
I counted them.
10. So it was proper windy. I don't think we really got a good night's sleep. It was proper rocking the van, and the rain got up a bit last night, but not a lot. It was just the odd little shower now and then, to be quite honest. But that about wraps up our NC500 tour and a little bit of Lake District. Hopefully my editing skills can do this video justice before I release it. I've lost a little bit of footage here and there, but I'm going to see if I can find it. I know it's on my laptop, but I'm going to have trouble transferring files from my phone to my laptop and vice versa. So hopefully I'll find it before this gets edited. But thanks for sticking with us to the end. Hope you've enjoyed our little trip and journey. But we'll catch you on the next one. So if you like what you've seen, please like, please subscribe, please share, and if you really feel like it, hit that little bell icon and you'll get to see all our future videos. And on that note, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.